Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Metroid Prime. On the last episode, we got the space boots and we got the wave beam. So yeah, we got quite a bit of kit now, and I'm hoping that we can make a significant amount of progress with this significant amount of kit that we now have. Oh gracious, what's in there? Is that worth? No, that could be reached from the ground. Okay. So the wave beam can kill the bamboos, and it also, when you charge up the wave beam, it seems to attract the bamboos, which is interesting, I think. But I don't know. It's just kind of nice to be able to take them out now. Hmm. News research entry. This is a standard spinner device. Generator belts of the spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use the boost ability of the morph ball and inside the spinner to activate the device. Okay, seems straightforward enough. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Okay, so we opened those vents, but what did that do for us? Well, there's another spinner, so I guess maybe I need to finish the jorb. Oh my god. Yeep. Okay. I did not see where that was. Unable to access magnetic rail system. Yeah. Unanchored platform floats on the surface of the water. Unanchored, you say? Almost like once I activate the appropriate mechanism, it may start floating in the air like the other platforms we've seen, perhaps? Oh no, it'll just float up with water. I see. Also makes sense. Oh, didn't realize that was timed, but works for me. Energy tank acquired. Cool. Um, I think I found a secret instead of the actual way I was supposed to go. Oh no. Okay. Uh, hmm. Which way to go? Well, that is locked, so definitely not that way. I guess the wave door seems reasonable. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hmm. Empty stasis tanks used for biological specimens. Latent radiation readings indicate specimen was highly irradiated. Cool. Don't irradiate specimens, guys. Auto turret malfunction. Well, yeah, that's because I kerblued it up. Circuit breakers for lab sub-processing. Hmm. Am I supposed to do something with that? This looks important. Hello. That doesn't seem friendly. That is not friendly. Okay, cool. Space pirate, sentient aggressor species, well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerated cannons and forearm-mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition, only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Okay, cool. Doors have been unlocked. Thanks. Force field accessible only through space pirate bioimaging. Impossible to breach. I don't know. Can't I just like grab one of their faces and hold it up to it like in the movies? Isn't it funny how like they made a lock system that goes, oh no, all our guys are defeated. We better unlock this door now. Like, surely you would want the lock to stay locked after... Ooh, a schmap. After, you know... If you know there's someone there and they killed all your dudes, you surely want them to stay locked up in there. But that would be not very gamer friendly. Okay, cool. So we have a map for all of Phendrana Drifts now, I guess? Yeah. Sick. And it actually kind of looks like we've already explored most of that front area there, which is... That's pretty neat. Ruined Courtyard. That was the place with the water. I guess I made the wrong choice for that, but let's just go back. We're right there. And then that appears to be a boss fight of some kind. So, I don't know. Maybe that'll do something useful, like make it warmer around here. I did notice in the last episode there was that statue that said its hands had frozen over, which, as I noted, it seemed to imply that the water once was flowing, and therefore that this area was once warmer, which makes me think, oh, okay, cool. Save point. That's good. So that makes me think, like, yeah, maybe that's what that boss fight will do, is whatever that boss is freezing the area over. Okay. So, definitely into, owie, something big that the space pirates are working on, it seems like. They've invested quite heavily in whatever's going on in here. So, like, I guess, are the space pirates... The name pirates makes me think they're you know, like pirates. They're just kind of an unaffiliated and, I guess, privateer group. but the extent of their technology and their goal of conquest of the galaxy sounds like they might be actually like an organized government force kind of a thing, and maybe Ridley is their dictator. I don't know. Access to Research Lab Hydra granted. Cool. Specimen 002, euthanized 1291.4 after psychotic episode. Scheduled for removal. I'll have to deal with the rest of that later. Where are you? Well, I guess we do have time. Stasis staying operational but currently empty. Specimen 102, increased volatility recorded. Predator awareness indicated even in cold stasis. Ooh. That's kind of disturbing. It was frozen but conscious. That's not cool, guys. Excuse me. Ice beetle infestation in Ice Vault region has been 95% exterminated. Access to Research Lab Ether limited to Team Sclera only. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon amniotic bath. Elevator. Phazon fluid bath levels at 70%. Checking diagnostics per procedure. Bleh. Space Pirates encrypted data decoded. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable they have to be euthanized. Excuse me. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. Phazon infusion within central energy core of Xenome SA is at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete. Ooh, dang. But we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We found many small breaches of this latter sort and plugged them wherever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Xenome SA is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Subjects transfer ordered under a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance RDR-13. So what is Xenome SA? I wonder. That sounds a little ominous. A new pirate data entry. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. I wonder if that's Magmoor Caverns. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. Timetable reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Yikes. Space Pirate encrypted data. We've codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. So, they found evidence of the meteor that the Chozo were talking about. Platform active. It sounds like they haven't found the meteor, though they are. Well, they did mention a crater, so maybe they found the crater, but haven't I guess they didn't even say that they don't think that it's the crater that the meteor caused. It's like the meteor's impact crater, which I mean that's what it sounds like to me. Is this meteor that they're the crater where they're detecting increased phazon concentrations? That's probably where the meteor landed. And I wonder if that's why the Magmore Caverns, it looks like a mining and refining station. So that would explain why that's there, is if that's where the crater is. Transfer specimen 344. The lab higher. Dang. Further infusion suspended pending security assessment. Prep work on all empty stasis tanks must be completed before specimen batch Y arrives on 12/3/12/2. Mutation strain 776V shows massive absorption capacity influx. Strain replication is now underway. Phazon batch 1734D shows mandible mutation across all subjects. Cross-infusion with batch 1622G recommended. Xenome behavioral patterns show decreased reflex activity at temperatures below freezing. Oh, Xenome SA are Metroids, I assume. Because that's a Metroid right there. Or at least a baby Metroid. So I wonder if that's what Xenome SA refers to. Warning, do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment. And I guess these xenomes, if indeed they are Metroids, are susceptible to low temperatures. Strain 776V has been successfully replicated. Viral pathogens found on several xenomes have been traced to Phazon batch 1664Z. Terminate all subjects. Daily decontamination is now required for all personnel working in lab ether. Tissue samples from stasis tanks must be hand-carried to lab hydrate for analysis. Notify security of all material moves. Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Phendrana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids sluggish and easy to control, even those well into phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Okay, so they are indeed experimenting on Metroids. How's that working out for you? Sounds like it's going kind of rough. Mechanism, auto turret. No. Hmm. Ah. Okay. Holographic spatial schematic is in lockdown per security directive. Bleh. Space pirates encrypted data. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 40.8.2, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows an energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Holographic map coordinate data has been updated successfully. Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science teams continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Phendrana Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Well, they certainly have confidence in their project here. Wonder what a Wanderer class planet is. Upper node of astronomical holographic projector is retracted and inactive. Device is not currently active. Lower node of astronomical holographic projector currently deactivated. Oop. Manually rotated. Okay. So it's an astrography hologram. So what's it gonna show us? I wonder. Like, I don't know. The only one way to find out. Okay. Well, that looks interesting. Don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Functioning normally. Planet Urmine 2. Mass 2.3 trillion teratons. Profile an uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. Lovely. Planet Zebes. Zebes? Not sure. 4.8 trillion teratons. Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. Class 19 planet Zebes? I think it's Zebes. It's inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Okay. Twin tabula. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to twin tabula. The early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Joy. That sounds like it sucks. What is this? Talon 4. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to the exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland within approximately 25 years. Wow, that is rapid. Billium. Profile quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with mitralis? I don't know. A sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Wow. Metal. So, am I to gather then that these are all in the same star system? Because planets don't orbit like that, but also that sure looks like they're all in the same star system, other than the weirdness. Profile... Oh, it shut itself off. Okay, good. How do I get further up then? Yeah. Oof. Oh, that is so close. Okay. We're doing it though. What's that? Super missile. Well, that sounds like fun. Powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam, press ZR or A to charge, then press R to fire. Okay. Cool. So, that's more powerful than a missile. Presumably about 5 times as powerful. Hold on. So, let's switch back to the power beam. And then... Sick. Okay, cool. Well, that's quite helpful, and I get the feeling that on the next episode we will be able to go and fight a boss, presumably. Like, that certainly looks like there's a boss fight waiting for us not too far up ahead somewhere. Oh, actually, it looks like it's a ways behind us now, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe that we have, now that we have super missiles, maybe that's enough to break through there? What's green? It's opened. Okay, interesting. We're already here, so we might as well finish out this research station. There's not a whole lot left to explore. So yeah, on the next episode we'll go ahead and finish exploring that, maybe do a boss fight, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So until then, see you later.